So how you going, everybody? Good to see you here tonight. So, movie stars, they have $1 million smiles. Now I don't, I've got the $17,680 smile. Now, I know what you're thinking and you're wrong. I didn't have any work done. All I did was I calculated how much toothpaste and toothbrushes I'm going to buy in my life. That sounds like a lot, but look at this smile. What about queues? Who hates queues? Don't you all hate? You put up your hand. We all hate queues. Last week I went to the ANZ ATM and I was running late from work and I was so frustrated. There was about 6 or 7 people in the queue, and I'm thinking, God, hurry up! I'm late for work. Anyway, the guy at the front of the queue, he turns around and says, "What's your problem?" And then I remembered that actually I shouted it out. So I don't know about you, is it just me, or when you're in a hurry, does everything seem to go in slow motion? It's terrible. Anyway, the queue sort of gets a bit further, and then the old guy in front of me, he finally comes up to the ATM, and he's pressing the buttons. Now we're really in slow motion, and he's pressing buttons, and he's scratching his head. He pressed a few buttons, he turns to me. "Can you help me check my balance?" Well, it turns out his balance is not that good. I pushed him, he fell straight over. But don't worry, you don't have to worry. I got to work on time, so it's all good. So what about the queues when you get to the school zones, and these parents, all these mothers, they park in the middle of the street. There's kids everywhere. I get angry. You guys get angry at that too, right? We're only human. But you want to know what really makes me cross? The lollipop ladies. He who laughs last thinks slowest. But anyway, traffic queues, they're a big problem too. And you're in for a long drive when your GPS says, "Are we nearly there yet?" But the worst kind of traffic, it happens at Easter, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the worst traffic. And on the weekend, a lot of my family lives up near Port Macquarie, so I was out there. Traffic's not moving that fast. I got a flat tyre. I couldn't believe it, just my luck. Anyway, I pulled over quickly, and I felt like I was a one-man Formula 1 pit crew. I got out of the car, and I took the tyre off, I got the other one out, I swapped it over, and I stuck back in. Record time when changing the tyre was only 15 minutes. I joined the queue, I didn't lose a spot. But driving is a serious matter. It really is, and so I never drink and drive. It's just too risky. You might spill something. So the other thing about driving is when you're on a long trip, you know what it's like. It grates on your nerves. You're with people and no one likes the same sort of music. This guy's music is, this guy thinks it's a noise. His music, he thinks it's a noise. And it just ends up in arguments. But I've got the solution, and I now carry in the glove box some earplugs. And they're great, because apparently my snoring scares the shit out of the people in the car that I'm driving. So thank you. That's it from me.